Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for December 2022 or the next 30 days. This is a timeless reading, just like all of my readings, so it is intended for whenever you're watching. We're going to get one card from the Angel Wisdom Tarot for your overall energy, and then I will go into a Celtic Cross reading with my Christmas deck. Okay, so, wow, this popped out when I was shuffling, threw it back in the deck, shuffled more as you saw. The King of Swords, King of Air in this deck, okay? Very interesting. So this message really wanted to come out for you, Taurus. So this could represent someone who is intelligent, impartial, and respected and stoic. This also says receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. So when I first saw this card pop out, I was like, he looks really bored in this deck, the King of Swords. So some of you could be really bored with something. Let me go through this one more time. Let's see. Receiving wise advice. It's asking you to remain objective, fair-minded, communicate clearly, being emotionally unavailable. So maybe some of you are feeling like you are emotionally unavailable. Maybe you need to check out for a little while. Maybe you've had like overstimulation for a while in different situations. This time of year certainly can trigger that in people. There's a lot more people out shopping. Like we're just trying to do our normal grocery shopping and it's like everybody's out there. So it's easy to get overstimulated. And I'm getting, Taurus, you may be thinking that you're bored, but you're really overstimulated and just need some quiet time, okay? So that's for some of you, not all of you. Let's see what else we get. Let me just put this deck aside here. All right, so this is my Christmas deck. This is listed below. I got this from Etsy and the other decks from Amazon. All right, so what does Taurus need to know? Taurus, this could also represent, the King of Swords here could also represent a lawyer, someone of authority, in anything really. If this is you, maybe you're feeling bored with your career. Maybe you need to add a little creativity to it. And you could be a lawyer or an accountant, which doesn't typically sound creative to some people, right? But you can make it creative. You can still do what you like to do and throw a little pizzazz in it. That's just an example. You could do anything. You could do something creative that you've gotten bored with. And it's time to throw some pizzazz in it, but I think that you need to take a break first. And the ideas will come to you after you've had proper rest. It's almost like when a kid is really overtired and they're saying, I'm not tired, I don't need to go to bed. But that's exactly what they need. Okay, and I'm not calling you childish. I'm not calling you a child. We've all been there. But I think it's kind of like that, like where we just don't realize like we are tired and we have a reason we're tired and we need a break. And then when you're feeling like your energy is coming back, those creative ideas will come rushing to you. But if they're not right now, it doesn't mean that you're not creative. You might be thinking that you're bored, like I said, but you're really not. All right, so let me just shuffle them back in because I kind of fumbled there while I was talking. All right, what else for Taurus? 1, 2, 3 more shuffles. So that was 1, 2, and 3. All right. Okay, so most important situation during this period of time is being represented by the Queen of Cups. I see the Queen of Cups as also spending some time in solitude, thinking about her dreams, maybe like fantasizing, watching happy shows. I got TV a couple times in these readings. So like if you're watching TV or YouTube or whatever you're watching, make sure it's something that's uplifting, not heavy, nothing triggering or violent or anything like that. Something that makes you feel peaceful and restful, nothing that gets your energies riled up. You don't want to get into like worrisome energy or, that overstimulation that we were talking about before. And it says to wish you a happy Christmas. So you don't have to celebrate Christmas for these messages to benefit you. Those of you that do, this is, best wishes to you for happy holidays. Bear with me a moment. So I'm seeing the house up here. It's like part of a dream. Okay, maybe you're dreaming of your dream house and you're like, I'm bored. I don't know what I want. Well, it's okay if you don't know what you want. Figure it out when you're ready to figure it out. Figure it out when the ideas come to you. And when that house, that new home, whether it's a house or an apartment or a new location in whatever way, whenever it's ready for you, you will be ready for it. Okay, the Queen of Cups also symbolizes high intuition. And if you're just not feeling it right now, Taurus, that's okay. It will come back. I think it's time to focus on your own health. Like, are you getting enough physical activity? So yes, I'm suggesting resting, taking a break, getting adequate rest as well. But that doesn't mean to not have any movement. Okay, so like ask yourself, like, are you feeling lethargic because you haven't been going for that daily walk that you normally do, or going to the gym like you normally do? And if that's overstimulating, like say going to the gym where there's other people, find another way to get that physical energy going. Okay. That way it won't just like well up in your body and stagnate, and you'll feel better. All right, so the energy around this, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, putting down some burdens. Yes, it's time to put down those burdens. It could be like I keep talking about the burden of just being around too many people too much throughout the day. That can be really exhausting for some people. Some people thrive on that. Some people are very exhausted by that. So it's putting down those burdens. Also, maybe you're doing too much for other people, like maybe people you're close with who could be doing these things for themselves, and because you're just stepping in and doing it, they're not. But it's not that they don't know how. So it's time for you to make life a little easier on yourself, Taurus. So your foundational energy or your subconscious energy, yes, we have the Hermit, very nice. So this represents a Virgo. This also represents going inside. This is about wisdom, learning from past experiences, and having confidence in your inner wisdom, and having confidence and healing in your solitude. So take that time to yourself. It's really important here. And healing will come in as you take some time to yourself. Okay, healing is always there for us. It's just a matter of being open to it, calling on our guides and angels, making our lives conducive to healing, recovery, rest. Recent past experiences benefiting you now. The 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, hard work. So you may have a lull right now, but that's okay because you have worked hard. Just because you may have a day or a couple of days where you're bored or tired or just not feeling productive, it doesn't mean that you've been non-productive every single day. And it doesn't mean that you're non-productive now. You simply need to take a break, regenerate. You've worked really hard, and this is going to pay off. This is like, the imagery on here, it's like the Santa Claus is showing the hard work inside. He's showing the kids like the Christmas tree, like how his elves decorated that Christmas tree and put all those gifts under the tree. But there's a moment of quiet now. A lot of hard work was going on, but the elves aren't there anymore. They already did their work. Just telling a little Christmas bedtime story there while I'm at it. Okay, so your mental energies, what you know consciously, we have the King of Cups. Part of you knows everything will be okay. Part of you knows everything is okay. The King of Cups could also represent a counselor. So some of you may be considering seeing a counselor or a coach, or you could be one. This could be someone in your family or someone in your life who provides some words of wisdom to you that brings you peace. Near future energies, we have the 6 of Cups. Yes, so this is that soulmate kind of energy. This could be someone that you've known for a long time, or someone new that you have a strong soul connection to. And it's a happy energy of camaraderie. I like this right now. I feel like you're going to meet someone who, says something, or just by who they are, just feels very validating to you, that you are connecting with someone on a certain level, and it's like much needed. Maybe you didn't realize it. Okay, let me grab a sip of water. One sec. Okay, So representing you right now, we have the Devil energy. There could be a Capricorn in your life or strong Capricorn in your chart, but it doesn't have to be the case. Capricorn energy can, it's earth energy like Taurus. So this could be that maybe you've been seeking satisfaction in the, I don't want to say wrong, but in a way that's not healthy for you. Could be overindulgence in food, drink, or anything. Worry can be, an addiction too, believe it or not. So the kids on this card, if you can see, they don't trust this fake Santa Claus outside the window. They're like, wait a minute, you're not really Santa Claus. Santa Claus wouldn't give us that. Santa Claus wouldn't give us, something bad, or something looks good but it doesn't feel right. Okay, so I'm not saying there's danger, Taurus, but something looks good but it doesn't feel right, or eating certain foods is making you not feel good, and this is going to happen if you eat that certain food. So if you do it anyway, that's why you're not going to feel good. You know what I mean? So this is about like knowing what is not healthy for you and what is. Something that someone else can have might not agree with you. I can't even think of an example. I mean, I'm just trying to think of something that doesn't sound silly. One person might be allergic to berries, and if they eat, raspberries or something like that, they're going to get really sick. But you're not allergic to raspberries, so you could get health benefits from them. It's kind of like that. Like you already know what doesn't agree with you, whether it has to do with food or people, situations, environments. Like, for example, I'm not going to go to the grocery store when I know it's crowded. And thank God for the internet, because if I'm going to go to a particular store, I can go on the internet and see if it's super busy right now. Okay, so I'm not going to just go out there because I have free time right now, knowing that it's the most, the busiest time of the day or of the week or whatever. I'm not going to do that to myself, because that would feel toxic and gross. I know that's not good for me. So this is about really paying attention, Taurus, to what's good for you, what isn't good for you. Don't force yourself to do something that someone else can do no problem, because maybe what you can do, they can't do without it becoming a problem, if that makes sense. But this isn't about comparison. I'm just saying it this way to help you to see there's never need to feel guilty. You are who you are. We all are who we are just because. Okay, so energy in your environment or someone in your environment. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. So this is strong financial stability. This is a card of financial independence. You could be around others who have learned how to, build their own empires, and this is rubbing off on you, or you're rubbing off on them. It is a card of like solitude, but at the same time, it doesn't mean you're alone. So maybe you're meeting people in your environment, like-minded people who have the same goals that you have, and this is going to benefit you financially. Bouncing ideas off of one another, or just being around others who do something similar to what you're doing, or are doing something that you're striving to do to earn money and find stability in your life. And we have another 9. So if you like 9, if you like 9, if you like numerology, look up 9 and 99. This is the 9 of Swords. So a lot of things that you worry about, Taurus, don't happen. If you've been up at night, even if you're not up all night, but if you have trouble falling asleep and you're thinking about worrisome things, or you wake up thinking about worrisome things, ask yourself, do these things really come true? Or do they really happen at this, exaggerated, to this exaggerated extent that's going on in my mind, okay? Your answer is likely to be no, and that should bring you peace, or hopefully that will help bring you peace. The Santa Claus and the child on this card here, is like the Santa Claus, the look at this is really good artwork. I hope you can see this. The look in his eyes are very compassionate and understanding. And it's like he knows this child, he may want his toys, but he also wants to be comforted and loved, and he wants to know that everything is okay. So everything is okay, Taurus. You are okay. Know that you are okay. It's like this child can't really enjoy his toys because he's really worried about something. And just know that you're okay. If something isn't right it will be okay. You can make it right. Call on your guides and angels. God guides angels. You know, ask for help, ask for assistance, ask to be led in the right direction. For your outcome position, we have the Two of Cups. So this is a nice connection with someone. This could be in love. This could be in business. This is about connecting with someone in a healthy manner, in a healthy way. There's no combat, okay? So if you have had connections with people where there's combat, strain, incompatibility, I feel like there's a connection here that you are going to find. It could be someone you already know or someone new where you don't have that. There's not combat, there's not jealousy, there's not power struggles or personality conflicts. So I really like that for you, Taurus. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, wow. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is financial stability in every way for yourself, for your family, your pets. This could have to do with legacy, inheritance, trust fund, unexpected money. This could be a bonus. But this is happiness all round, not just materially, just happiness all round. Happiness, stability, security, being an earth sign, that's what Taurus typically wants. I can't generalize. You know, we have different aspects to our charts. You may already have this. You may already have financial stability, but you're looking for stability in connections with others. So that's beginning to happen. It might be in unexpected ways. All right, very nice. All right, Taurus, so let's get a couple cards from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. What else for Taurus to close out this reading? Taurus, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do, and hit all notifications. That way you won't miss anything. And please give this video a like. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, we have relaxation. See, I was talking about this. You're not bored. You just need to relax. 39, and that breaks down to 12 and 3. Peaceful pursuits and happy times. Awesome. I love the imagery on this card. Just time to chill, take a breather. Know that you've already worked really hard. It's time to take a break. More work and creativity will be there for you when you're ready. And we have balance. Yes, it's important to balance that out. Work and fun, work and rest. And that's 24. And that breaks down to 6. Centered energy, it says. Centered energy and self-care. See? Very validating there. All right, Taurus, great messages here. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again soon.